Another episode of Throwing It Back with Sean Farrell. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ is Lord. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get right to it. So, much has been made of Isiah Thomas being left off the dream team. Malone, John Stockton, yada, 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 no, all that. So, when they picked John Stockton over Isiah Thomas, I remember there was a guy by the name of Terry Foster. He worked for the Detroit News. They were interviewing him. And Terry Foster said, so for the first time in Isiah's career, he was being told that he wasn't on the same level as Magic, as a Michael, as a Pippen, as a Bird. He's not even on the same level as a John Stockton. Okay. Yeah. So the first time in his career, he was being told that he's not one of the best. And if you watch the Last Dance documentary, they go into it saying how they Isiah talked about it briefly, okay? But I think this had more to do with John Stockton, okay? Yeah, this had more to do with John Stockton, I think, because they say, Jordan didn't want him on, Magic didn't want him on, Pippen didn't want him on, whatnot. Okay, yeah, that was true. But I think it had more to do with John Stockton being picked over Isiah Thomas, okay? So let me explain that, okay? So when the Dream Team was announced, the first 10 players were announced in the summer of 1991, okay? The first 10 players were announced. Isiah was not on there, but there were still 2 spots left, okay? There were still 2 spots left. And those 2 spots were filled by Clyde Drexler and Christian Laettner. Okay. So it was 11 pro players, 1 college player. Okay. So, and Christian Laettner was the college player of the year. So, and of course, Shaq made a big fuss about that, but we're not going to get into that. But, so those final 2 spots were filled by Clyde Drexler and Christian Laettner. Okay. So, Isiah was upset. Okay, Isiah was upset he wasn't on the team, and so there was an early season matchup in the 1991-92 season. Okay, where the Jazz went to the Palace of Auburn Hills. Okay, and Isiah Thomas lit up John Stockton for 44 points. Okay, Isiah Thomas had 44 points against Stockton in the Pistons' victory. Okay. So Isiah torches John Stockton for 44. Okay. And all of that. And there were some who said, well, that's Isiah saying, you should have picked me over John Stockton. Okay. There were folks saying, oh, okay. That was Isiah's way of saying to Stockton, you ain't better than me. I should have been here on the team, okay? I should have been here on the team, all right? So, a few games later, okay, the 2 teams play again in Salt Lake City, all right? And, it's early in the game, and The Pistons have the ball. The Jazz steal the ball back. And Blue Edwards does a reverse dunk. Okay. Blue Edwards does a reverse dunk. Okay. So the Pistons inbound the ball. Okay. Pistons inbound the ball. Isiah brings it up. He goes to hit the hole. And that's when Karl Malone just laid it on him. Karl Malone just laid it on him. And of course, Chuck Daly came storming off. Bill Laimbeer was angry. The whole Pistons bench practically was angry. And Darrell Walker was about to go at Karl Malone. Darrell Walker was about to go at Karl Malone. So the referee, one of the referees, charged Darrell Walker. And the referee held Darrell Walker. Not only did he hold Darrell Walker, he also moved Darrell Walker over to the locker room entrance, over towards the locker room tunnel, because Darrell Walker was like, he was ready to fight Karl Malone. Okay, he was ready to fight Karl Malone, and so 40 stiff itches. Isiah had 40 stiff itches. Malone was, I think Malone was ejected, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think he was ejected later in the game, if I'm not mistaken, because later on that game, I do know Bill Laimbeer actually hit Karl Malone with the elbow for payback. Yeah. Bill Laimbeer hit Karl Malone with the elbow as payback for Isiah Thomas. And Laimbeer got thrown out. Okay. So yeah. So people saw that. Okay. Remember, I said Isiah lit up Stockton for 44 points back into Detroit. Now Karl Malone gives Isiah Thomas 40 stitches. People were saying, there were people in the media who were saying, oh, okay, that's Karl Malone's way of saying, nah. Stockton is better than you, man. You ain't nothing, man. That was the message that people thought Malone was sending. That, hey, no. You're not better than my teammate. John Stockton's better than you. He deserved to be on the team, not you. Okay? So, was Isiah's presence about Jordan or Magic not wanting him on the team? Probably, yeah, I would say that. But there was also the Karl Malone Isiah. There was also the Karl Malone John Stockton angle too. I think that's kind of what people forget. People kind of forget. Okay, a wee bit, because the focus is always on, did Jordan leave Isiah off the dream team? Did Jordan not want Isiah on the dream team? But there was the other factor, which kind of gets pushed to the side. It gets talked about, but it kind of gets pushed to the background a little bit. The Karl Malone, Isiah Thomas, John Stockton angle of the dream team. Okay. So, I would just say that was more of a underrated factor. Okay. Of the dream team, besides Jordan, Magic, Pippen not wanting Isiah on the dream team. That's all well known, but like I said, the fact that you got the Malone, Stockton, Isiah angle of this. Yeah, so just wanted to talk about that. You know, there were more angles to the Dream Team story than just one about Jordan, Magic, and so. All right, that's it. That's all for Throwing It Back with Sean Farrell. Hey, God bless you all. I'm out of here. Peace.